What's up, everyone? So today I'm here with basic mid fade. It's really low fade tutorial on my guy Kai. He's a barber as well. Just to break down some simple steps that I use to execute my haircuts on a day-to-day basis. Right, I'm gonna start off with that 5-eye blade with my Super ANDIS ZR. After that, I'm gonna do a lot of my blending with the BABYLISS FX clipper, the Snap FX. Man, the dope part about this Super ZR, man, I purchased this clipper. It's currently 24. We're going into 25. I purchased this clipper back in 2016. It was roughly like right over $200. It might have been 220, and I have most definitely got my money's worth. After this, doing the 5-eye, creating the ball border all the way around. We're going to debulk that here. We're going to do the 1.5 blade, which is perfect for wavelength in my opinion. Just always be careful when you go to the front of the head. There's always a lot of colics. Don't go over the front of the head with the 1.5 blade directly, especially if you're inexperienced. If you know you're a vet barber and you can kind of tell before you even take the hair down and what direction those hairs or those waves are growing, then go right ahead. But I always suggest stay away from the front of the head with that 1.5 blade. Typically go in there with a larger guard or your finisher. You're gonna see me very briefly go in there with that 2 guard just to soften up and create that connection from that 1.5 with the grain. The 2.5, I'm sorry, not the 2.5, the 2 open kind of connected the bulk border into the length that we have up top. Then I go in with my 1 blade with the Super ZR to create that first blend border. I always think of my haircuts in 3 borders: bulk, blend, and the bulk border. The bulk border is technically, for me, it's that area right above the blend border where the hairs transition from dark up into the parietal ridge. I break my haircuts down into 3 borders. That's what makes it simple for me. From that step moving forward, I'm going to use my Snap FX clipper and I'm going to start to blend down. So of course I started off with that 2 open. Then I'm going to start with my 1.5 open to close. Then I'm going to go with my 1 guard, which is what I'm using right here, open to close. And then I'm going to go with my half guard, open to close. And I just repeat those steps all the way down the head. So I set my borders going up, bulk, blend, and bulk, and then I start to blend down. Right here, you're just gonna notice me working that 1 guard, going from open to close, detailing that transition that we have from the blend border to the bulk border. The 2 guards each time that's gonna connect the blend border to the bulk border and just make it real smooth. For me, has always been the 1.5 guard. 1.5 guard. And like I said, guys, here I am following the same exact steps that I have with the 1.5 and the 1 guard. Here I am with the half guard. It's the smaller one. I'm going from open to close, going back, just cross-checking my work as I go a little bit higher. Like, the art of blending down is as you go higher in your blend, of course you always want your clipper to be open, and as you go lower in your blend, you're going to close that clipper. So I always tell people, if you were just in a space where your clipper was closed, do not go back in that space with your clipper open, if that makes sense. After a while of your eye developing as a barber, it gets easier, but those are just some of the precautions that I like the newer barbers to take. As you can see, I slapped my 1 guard back on to just do some fine tuning on my blend, do some detail work, back in with the half guard. After this, I'm gonna go clipper, just no guard, open and close, and do that final detail work that's gonna create that smooth transition from the blend border down into the ball border, just to make that transition pop. Here I am starting on the other side with my bald and blend border already set in. I'm going into debulking that bulk border with the 2 guard. I'm gonna follow the same steps on this side of the head that I followed on the other. I'm gonna speed this video up a little bit for you guys and let you rock out to the music. Okay, so with the beard, I pretty much follow the same steps that I follow from my fade, but instead of going from top to bottom, of course, you're going from bottom to top, doing the same steps with the 1.5, the 1, and the half guard until your clipper open to close. Depending on the length of the beard, he does have a lot of hair on his beard, so we start off with a 1.5 to soften up the bottom and create that smooth transition all the way into that bald border. Then after that, we're gonna follow up with those finishing touches. Liner, you know, to get the bald border as close as we can, and then we're gonna use the shaver after that. Some shaving soap. I really like using the shaving soap. It's basically like giving your clients a facial shampoo, cleaning the skin of all grease, dirt, debris, going in with that hot towel. After that, use a little bit of liquid razor to dry that skin out. And going for the kill, you know, prep your lineup. I always do the field goals, those boxes on the side first, and connect to the field goals. After that, apply our enhancement and get our client out of here. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of this video. It's some really good detail work at the end of here, so I really want you guys to pay attention. I'm gonna leave you guys with some music. Let me know what you guys think. Here we are with the final product, man. I love this haircut. Smooth transition from the beard to the bald border. Smooth transition from the waves to the bald border. It's clean top to bottom. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. Plenty more to come.